Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Solana. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Also, I want to mention the two donation links down below in the description. Feel free to support Ukraine if you want to. You can support the Ukraine's military and the Ukrainian refugees looking for shelter elsewhere in the world right now. So yeah, thank you for all the donations, even if it's $2, $5, $10, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can. Obviously, we all have our financial difficulties, so any support is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's jump into the chart. So we are on the weekly chart right now, and we do have this Fibonacci retracement set up with the swing low back over here in January, with the swing high here in May of last year. And right now we're pulling back down, and we need to look for support on the 0.786 over here at $30 because we broke through that level here. We actually had kind of a backtest of support here, but we haven't really bounced off this level here. Exactly $30. We'll see if we can do that this time around. Obviously, if Bitcoin pulls back below $25,000, I do think we can come back even lower. So Solana at $17.50 is something that we can expect. This is the golden ratio, the 0.618 over here. So we can potentially bounce off from that area and continue on with the uptrend because this would still be pretty healthy. Obviously, I don't want to lose the July/May bottoms that we have over here. And just because you don't want to be losing swing lows, because you do not want to be creating downtrends. You don't want to start a downtrend. Also, if you pay attention to the 20 EMA, the yellow moving average, and the red moving average, which is the 55 EMA, they are about to create a bearish cross, and that would be your confirmation of the downtrend. And Bitcoin has already had that on its chart, on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. So we can potentially be in this in this downtrend for quite a while, but I don't think we're going to be here for a year. I do think we can potentially have a bullish summer. Potentially, we're going to see another drop off towards the end of the year, but I do think that Bitcoin is not going below $20,000 for sure. Well, first of all, Bitcoin has never tested previous all-time highs. If that happens, okay, I was wrong, but I just don't think people are going to let it drop that low because everyone is accumulating Bitcoin. Whales, institutions, everyone's buying up Bitcoin, and only fools are selling right now. So yeah, sell your Bitcoin so we can buy at cheaper prices. Okay, so you have $30, you have 17.5. These are your support lines. You can also see that right now, this is the swing high that we're landing on over here. So you create a swing high, you go up and you come back down to it. That's how you look for support levels. You look for previous swing highs and previous swing lows. You do have a swing low here as well. This is where the 0.5 is at $12. So you have another support at $12 over here. I don't know if you're going to be able to go that low. It all depends on Bitcoin as always, but I'm just going to give you the support levels that I have on my chart here. Okay, jumping into the weekly chart, ignore the trend lines over here. Those are for the daily chart. As you can see, we are moving down into the oversold. So if we continue with this capitulation, Solana could potentially end up in the oversold zone on the weekly chart for the first time since its listing on Binance. And this would be a huge indicator for me that the asset is very oversold and I want to buy into that. I want to buy into assets that are oversold because that's when the most profit potential is. Now, let's jump into the daily chart. Okay, moving over to the daily chart, you do see that we are very overextended from the 20 EMA. And this just means that potentially when we have the relief rally, you can look for a back test of resistance of the 20 EMA. We haven't bounced from it since May 5th. So it's been quite a while. It's been a week since we had a touch off the 20 EMA. So look for a touch and you can potentially look for a swing trade there. But honestly, I'm not selling anything right now. I'm only buying and only accumulating. Jumping into the daily RSI, we had this little channel over here with a little one fake out over here at the top. As you can see, we lost the channel, back tested it as resistance, and right now we're entering the oversold zone. So based on the daily chart, it is a very, very good opportunity to buy into Solana. If you want to set up some sell and some buy limit orders at these prices that I just gave you, you can just buy in as as you know, as Solana drops. Okay, so that's something that you can do. Never set up all your money into one buy limit order at one price, because you're going to buy here, it's going to jump 5%, and then it's going to dump even further, and you have no money to buy down here. Okay, that's the idea behind dollar cost averaging. Now let's jump into the Binance chart for more oscillators. Okay, moving into the Binance chart, we are on the daily. So this is a little buy zone that I set up for you, the yellow buy zone below here, from $25.50 all the way to $19 is where we bottomed out here in May, in June, and in July. So this is potentially where we can land and bounce up from here, right? You can bounce up from here and have another move to the upside. And this would be a huge, enormous double bottom pattern here, right? And the target would be somewhere up in the thousands, probably. I'm not gonna set up the target right now because we haven't seen the bottom yet. I don't know if we're going to go any lower. Probably we will, because Bitcoin usually tends to drop further after these capitulations. So you have a little relief rally, and then you potentially come back even lower. So have your buy limit order set up, and this Fibonacci retracement needs to go away for now, I think. Actually, let me just change this swing low to this one. Is that right? So yeah, so this is what we're looking at here. So this is our swing low here in May. This is our swing high here in November. And you're coming back down to the 786 here, the 0.786 at $33.50. This is your potential support line. This was a resistance over here back in July of last year. We bounced from there, went all the way down, and it broke through that level and haven't had a back test of support ever since. Below that, we have the first fib level, which is the swing low over here at $19. So that is basically where the buy zone ends. Below that, we have the 1.272, the 1.618, but those are really low prices. We're going to be looking at those if we lose the first fib level. So for now, I'm going to be targeting anywhere from $35, $34 here, all the way down to $26, right? Because we can potentially bounce from the zone. If we enter the yellow buy zone, you can pretty much buy as much as you can in this zone. And if you go even lower, then buy some more, but always have some spare fiat, because you can always go lower, guys. Never buy all in. And moving into the daily stochastic, as you can imagine, we are oversold right below the index of 20. So that is another indicator that's telling me, you know, right now you want to buy. Moving into the MACD, we're very overextended to the downside. We had the bearish cross here April 7th, and right now it's a very good opportunity to get involved in the project. Let's actually jump into the 4-hourly chart, because I think I spotted a bullish divergence here. So if you take a look at the price action above us, okay, so you have the swing low, and you have the lower low, okay? So this is a low, and then you have a lower low. So what you have right now on the RSI is a low and a higher low. Basically, it is a divergence between the lows on the price action and the lows on the RSI, and this usually happens before you start a relief rally or a strong impulsive move to the upside. And this is what I'm expecting right now after such a drop, okay? So yeah, this is good. This is good, basically. We can see a potential reversal here. If you want to sell once you have the relief rally, that's all good. But I'm not going to be swing trading right now, because after such strong dips, you can potentially start a strong uptrend, okay? We've seen that happen in the last summer, right? So as you can see, this is just a straight capitulation here. You're very overextended from the 4-hourly 20s. Actually, if we take a look at the RSI here, yeah, look at this. You're sitting at the index of 14 on the RSI, very much oversold, still pretty oversold. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you want to add anything to what I've already said, if I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Patreon. It's a great way to support me, and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. I'm going to make sure your investment in me pays off, guys. You can get TA requests, video requests, TA lessons. We have buy and sell alerts, low cap gem calls, a whole bunch of stuff on Patreon. I try to do 1 to 2 posts daily over there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.